This is what the face of a morally defeated man looks like. We have to do a update because I need to rant for a little bit. We need to talk about my locals, how great this format is locally, and just how defeated I actually am at the moment. Hope you guys enjoy a nice little fun-filled my locals adventure. Alright, I love talking about my locals and the things that we have. So we have two Sky Striker players currently at the moment. Me and another person. He's selling his core, he's moving on to Danger Thunder Dragons. I am the lone Sky Striker player, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about these Guard Dragon decks that just walked in through the front door, sat down, and said, "Well, golly gee there, buddy. Nice to meet you. I'm Negate the deck." If there's anything I hate in this current format, it is dealing with... If you had to ask me what my most unfavorite deck playing against Yu-Gi-Oh! Is at this current point in time, it's Guard Dragon Crusadia. Now, there are things I like about the deck. I think it's great that you can combo build a board off of one card. That's great. If your opponent doesn't open up Impermanence, Ash, Droll, other good cards, like, you're going to have an interesting time. Now, there are two variants to this deck. We have one of each. Oh, my life is fucking great. We have the Rescue Cat deck, which loves making that Churia Beast against me. You guys don't understand the amount of yikes that it takes as a Sky Striker player to literally nut up and shut up when a Naturia Beast hits the field after they pass and you pass. It's fucking great, let me tell you what. Also, Kaijus. I hate Kaiju. This is just an entire Robbie hates X because it stops Sky Strikers rant. Isn't that great? So, I need to just get it out of my system and say, ashing the Interrupted Slumber is bad. Don't do that, okay? Let them blow out your shit, smile, hold the ash for the Saruja. Now, I do understand that ashing the Saruja, you can ash the Alpi, or the Alpi, and slow them down, and then, they're just kind of stuck out where they are. They can still combo, climb, and do crazy things. That's cute, alright? I get that. I'm still thinking that ashing the Saruja is probably the best play, because they're going to need more cards to kind of combo extend. It's kind of like the weakest point in their combo. Okay. Now, with that being said, against the cat build, you can kind of still play the game. There's no real main deck kaijus. There's nothing too, bullshitty that you have to deal with. Now, on the flip side of the equation, there's the Kyoto Waterfront build. Now, that build usually will end on Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Oh god, what? It ends on a Gamma Seal with negates. I believe you can also put a Naturia Beast on the field. I'm not necessarily sure about the Beast. I don't know if that build plays cat or not. But you're telling me that you can end on 4 negates. What the fucking shit is going on in this format? Now, that's the tip of the iceberg. Because, well, you can't kaiju them back because they've already got a kaiju, right? That's all great. Now, the only way to play around that is Sphere Mode. And, man, I always wanted to give up my normal summon in Sky Strikers to give my opponent a giant testicle. Alright, call it what it is, but, that's kind of where I am in this format. These Guard Dragon players, my morality, just it's getting kicked to the wayside. Now, I do want to test Subterror. I guess going for Subterror seems... It's like my cup of tea, I got all the ingredients to kind of make the deck. I have Stun put together right now as a fun second deck, just to kind of mess around with things because I don't have to move the impermanences on my deck, and it was a fun, cute idea on the side. Okay, so we've got Guard Dragons running around, morally just shitting on me, such a great time. Okay, I got that out of my system. Alright, now we do have 4 Thunder Dragon players? That's an interesting one, because there's one Sky Striker, 4 of these, and then you got 1 Ultra Geist, and then you got Cyber Dragons. You got the core interesting stuff running around. Only 2 people have, I guess, technically 3 people are about to have the Danger package, one of which is my friend who's playing. I can play anything in the format, alright? Let that be known. I can play Thunder Dragons, I can play Danger, but I do have friends that like to play the game. So I just kind of pick my deck for the format. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go with Striker, alright? So I give my friend my Thunder Dragon core, he helps me. We go through locals, card pool kind of comes together, so if we pull something good, it goes towards us. The only downside to doing that mentality is, well, unfortunately, only 2 of us get the good stuff. Austin kind of gets the raw end of it. Like, we gave him Dark Goki last format. The deck's dead now. Now we have to give him some other shit. Can't wait to fucking hand him Necros and go shoot. Get out of here. I mean, he can play well, actually, you can't really play Ultra Guys without impermanences. We have 1 set of impermanents, and you can guess where those are. Me. Okay. So, core structure here, you guys need to understand, is when the guard dragons come to town, when they are running through your locals, your morale is going to go down, because breaking that, obviously they put enough damage on the board. Obviously drawing Lockbird slows them down, Ghost Bell. Actually, I'm kind of leaning towards wanting to play Effect Veiler at this point in time. I've been talking to one of the duelists at Top Indy. He's given me a lot more insight on Effect Veiler. And Effect Veiler, Impermanence, Ash, Ghost Ogre, Droll, in some sort of combination, in going second Sky Striker, absolutely seems fine to me. Obviously they want to go first, make their board. Prankatops actually can out some stuff, because remember, Pranky does tribute himself as cost, and, you've just kind of got to ask yourself at this point in time, like, are you playing against the more pseudo... You just got to ask yourself, in which situation do you want to bring in Sphere mode? Okay. Sorry, this... Do you guys understand? Like, can't even play the game. Oh, you're a Sky Striker player. You don't deserve to play the game. You're absolutely right. Alright? Widowmaker is a broken card, and that's why I love that deck to death. It's great. But sometimes, it does take momentum. The going second build does kind of help with that. Alright, cool. That's that. Now, the Thunder Dragon players running around locals kind of just play each other every week. You guys, you've seen some of the feature matches that we have. It's going great. We have the Stray Pendulum player. We have the 1 Alter Guy. Actually, we have 2 Alter Guys players now, actually. Life's going great for them, by the way. They really do love their matchups against Guard Dragon Crusadia. It's a fun time. It's a fun time for everybody. Actually, we don't have any Dark Warrior anymore. We do have 1 Photon Galaxy player. I do got to give it up to Ryan. Every single week he plays that deck, and I love it. Like, I'm not necessarily sure what the deck's supposed to do every week, but it does stuff. But, alright, back to my dilemma. Alright. What am I supposed to do about this Guard Dragon Crusadia? I know one person's going to come and be like, you could just tell him to leave, not come back. Why would I do that? That defeats the purpose. We all have to make the internal ramblings, just being like, yay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yay! Yay! This is my faithful, I don't open a hand trap. Yeah, oh, end your turn? Oh, 4 negates? Like, ugh. Now, this card, Fanamaze, this is a good card against the deck. Self-replacing effects, and to top things off, it does sculpt the hand. I mean, you can get to the giant sphere mode, and as long as your deck can combo off, but like, I'm just sitting here, I'm like, as a Sky Striker player, life is just really difficult at times to kind of want to interrupt these, or play these good cards. Now, luckily, I don't have the Azathoth, Kali King, Yuga BS running around on my locals yet. I assume that'll get there. We have 1 True Draco player. Sky Striker versus True Draco is the most hilarious shit show I've ever seen in my life. Like, as soon as a multi-roll hits the field and he doesn't have a disruption for it, like, you're good. And I understand that they have, disciples and stuff, but like, your opponent can only actually capitalize so much off of a tribute summon on your turn. So, I mean, when you end phase that multi-roll, good times. Alright, I feel better about rambling. I needed this, as did probably most of you guys. Please, feel free to pay your Fs in the comments section for a lonely Sky Striker player who must cry himself to sleep every night as he brutally gets destroyed by his local metagame. I don't even know what to say. I also gotta ramble about this card at some point, because I hate this card. I hate this card so much. Fire Prison. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.